that's enough of that for now. You're quite fond of this show, aren't you? Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room. This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually. Just in here. Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment. Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready? Just hit record on the tape deck in front of you when you're ready.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm the Z-Man and this is Untold Stories Part 4, and I do believe this is the final chapter of this game.
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander, leading, and in a room we have our patient, Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma following his accident. In our last 3 sessions, James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind, it's like a conscious black box. It can show you your memories. Look into it.
Alright, so there's the orb again. And, you know, seizure warning and all that. Want to make sure that's noted. So here we freaking go. Seizure orb.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Yeah, I gotta turn that on first time. Alright, so we're back to frequencies. A false memory. So that's good, right? Bad? Who can tell?
12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. Gotta see.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Code word reference report. Okay. Police Department road traffic accident report file. This isn't my standard codex. Let's see. Report of traffic accident. Public use only. or police use, I should say. Number of vehicles 2, date of accident, Pleasant Hill, accident type 20-year-old female, fatal accident, so someone's passed. One injured, someone's whited out. James Asian, which is me, injured. License. I think this is it. I'm not sure. Try it though. Nice. And Isaac Files. That's
Find the signal,
good.
James. Listen to the voices.
I don't want
You
to
have to face it, James. Finally.
Okay, 700 PM. PM? FM. Can't even speak. Okay. 700.
It's not likely. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
The lights flicker on. And me clicking on the screen. This doesn't make sense to you. You step out into the hospital where only it seems abandoned. Your vision is blurry. As always watching remotely, I don't know if anyone else is ever with them. Ah, okay. All of your episodes were recorded to tape. This is the 4th. All these are locked. Do I say anything about the plant? No. Sometimes they make you watch your past sessions to see what really happened. There's a tape. They are all locked.
He has quite an imagination, Mr. Asian. I guess it's from the shows he's been watching. This time he described an A&E visit as a government conspiracy, some sort of lab. It's interesting stuff, and it's obviously pure fiction. But I guess it's just his way of coping for now. We'll see how we progress in future sessions.
Oh, I don't say anything about these posters. It certainly feels like an emergency. Driving home. Okay. Anything? Turns up something else is here. What? Why? Who? Hey, no one. See, I'm in observation. I'm the one who observate. Okay. Wish I wouldn't click out of the screen. Okay, we'll just make it full screen. That way I don't do that. Keys. You grab the keys from the table. They weigh heavily in your hand. Still clicked out of the game. Good. Just what I wanted. They're all locked.
Today was the first session with Mr. James Asian, although I fear it will certainly not be his last. When asked about events that have happened in the past, he confused fact and fiction and told us a story about a computer game that was talking to him. I think he was back at his own house, his mum and dad's house, and he always talked about a room with a red X, one he couldn't get in. I don't know what any of this means or what it's got to do with the accident, but I guess some more sessions will maybe reveal that. We're going to try again tomorrow.
Oof. Okay. No. You wash your hands, but in this place it feels pointless. Well then, I'll wash my hands though. Rub some of that Purell on. Sure, it's dark up in here. I'm trying to see if there's cassette tapes. Ah, there it is.
We found him lying there sobbing while his sister died in the car next to him. While Hennings died next to him. What the fuck was he thinking? She was still alive when we got to her. If he'd have done something, they could all still be hit.
Did I cut you off, bud? I didn't mean to. What I'm trying to do. We spent most of our waking moments here. The only video they have some horror compilation trash. Oh. We seem to have enjoyed it pretty good. Seats for visitors, not that you ever have any. Well, with this lamp, got anything? Press it. Seats for. Okay, well. Plant. Super arc light. Well. Alright. Don't seem to be anything. Knock knock. You only caught glimpses of the room. You guess that's why there's something or another.
You honestly believe that Hennings was drunk at the wheel and not this little shit? If he wakes up, when he wakes up, I want answers. Until then, you handle it. You write it up. I'm out.
Well then, someone is clearly upset with me. And another room you never opened, you don't know what's in there. Cool. The waiting area is dark, but you can feel a presence right behind you. I don't feel nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, well. Nothing that way, I suppose. Locked. You're locked too. Alright. Someone breathes in your neck and standing over you. Jeez. You feel dread in the pit of your stomach. Yeah, because we probably shouldn't be going this way. Something familiar about this bed. What did they do to you? I'm scared to know. I'm scared to... Well, open her up. Hello, world. Oh.
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib. Amp charge full to 10 and give me 100 joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Come on.
That's 10. I don't know if this is what you want, man. Okay.
Clear. No reaction from first stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10.
200 joules, man.
200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
Well, I'm doing it.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full.
360.
Come on, 360, hurry.
I'm working on it, man. I might give you that little extra.
Clear. Well, would you look at that? Seems we have a pulse.
We do.
Rhythm is stable. We need to run an X-ray right away.
X-ray, you say?
Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Awaiting X-ray data.
Where are we with that X-ray?
There it is.
Let's get it going now, please.
I'm sorry, my dude. I don't remember the things.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please.
Okay.
The drill, please.
Yeah, it's on. Now what? Oh.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps.
Oh, God.
We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
Ah, fuck. Oh, hey. The house abandoned. 2205. Did it look like? Oh, not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on your 6 months trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer has decided to throw you a party to celebrate it all. The house is full. You're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. The room is full of chattering strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. Where is the door to the, or there's a door to the hall. All friends of Mom and Dad. The youngest is probably twice your age. I'm sorry, no. Okay. We push through the crowd and into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main hall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs leading up all through. The party is firmly downstairs. Okay. Buen voyage, James. Finally, not the family disappointment. Oh, Jesus. Guess we'll look at the drinks. Bottles of beer and a half drunk glasses of wine. Ew. Anything else? Oop. Same as ever. Stairs, doors up to the living room. Or, same as ever. Stairs, door to the living room, and door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen? Do they really? Kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and food on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Hog roast. Maybe later. Look at hog roast. It looks great. Take hog roast. Maybe later. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is there, signaling Liam. Talk to Dad. Ooh. Talk to Dad. I'm sorry, I don't. Say, look around. Go to utility. Just as you are about to head inside the utility room, Jen places her hand on your shoulder. You hug. You're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you are enjoying the party. Yes. Or yeah. She repeats the question, asking if you had a nice time. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't actually know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyways, and to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. Get her a drink. You pour Jen a drink, and one for yourself, too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always had questions. She asked if you ever, if you have everything sorted for the big trip. Good God, Jesus Christ! I wish I could read. No, you tell her no. That was unusual. Oh, another hug. You finally got out of the way. Are you gonna miss her? She walks away. Oh, yes. Jennifer disappears into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at their approving faces. There's so much to do for this move. I can't mess it up. But first, a drink. No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Don't drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. No. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Why? Room is full. There is a utility room and writing on the wall. Go to go. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wine and whiskey, still into floor racks, a collection. Although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Look at card. You pick up the whiskey and the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand and you take in the room around you, there must be hundreds of, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Go thank Dad. There are racks of wines, floor to ceiling, or fine wines, and the door to the kitchen. Some of the wines are older than you. Cool. Go back. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. Oh god. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. Tells you he is proud of you and to go easy tonight. Early flight tomorrow. Let me find somewhere quieter. Go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through. You make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen covered in blood. She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. Oh. Don't understand. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, I don't understand. Oh. That's a face.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
No, I don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
Well then. You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and ask if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Doors to the kitchen, living room lead. Stairs go to. Your keys are in the kitchen. The kitchen is busy. Way too many people crammed in there, but I guess this is where the food and drinks are at. The guests are like a set of vultures picking at the roast on the kitchen counter. Your dad is blocking up the utility room. Look at roast. It's been picked to the bone. Nothing but a bony carcass remains. Ew. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. To call out a night, but Jen is waiting patiently. Your sure keys are in the living room. Your living room has a much more relaxed atmosphere compared to the kitchen. Various guests are set on the chair having civilized conversation. There is a coffee table in the middle of the room. Your mom is pouring a drink at the drink cabinet. I don't know what you're trying to use. Drinks on coasters like proper civilized people. You can't see your keys. You need to look for them. They must be either in the kitchen or the living room. Search through all the jackets and coats until you found yours. Aha, the keys are in the pocket. You grab both. Keys in hand, you head back to the hall. Jan thanks you for helping her out. She has work in the morning and no one else in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the roads like the back of your hands, don't you? Nope. I'm sorry. I don't know what what to do, you look around. Open the front door and walk out into the freezing night. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There is a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around to the back of the house, and the car sits in the front of the house. Just get Jen home, then you can get back to the party. You fumble with your car handle, confused, until Jen tells you maybe use the key in your hand. Fumbling with the car key, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing as you fumble around with your seatbelt. Your sister opens up the glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you that it's for you when you return. I'm sorry, I don't. A notice from your dad, and it reads, "Hi son, hope you're enjoying your break. You'll need to fire up the generator around back to get the power and lights on. Also, found something in the attic for you. It's in your room. Enjoy." The car is freezing. Both you and Jen have your seatbelts on and are ready to go. It's time to go. Try and turn the ignition with your sheer willpower despite holding the keys in your hand. Oh god. Put key in the ignition. It takes a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the slide. Start car. Start cat. Cool. Start car. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. I mean, usually if it's that cold, I like to let this thing warm up, but you know what? The usual steering wheel, handbrake, ignition. You very hesitantly release the handbrake. See. Put the car in gear and pull out of the drive like the first time driver. I am driving very drunk on the road towards town where your sister stays. Jen starts dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. Come to a junction to either left or right. You can't remember. You don't want to go. You don't want to, but you better ask Jen. Okay. She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Hey, I've made a good guess. As you start the car, or as you start to turn right, startled Jin, crap. Confident that you are on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down on the accelerator. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jin sits up in the chair and clutches your arm, asking you to slow down. Slow down. That's not what really happened, though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Jin is hitting your arm and yelling at you, crazy sister. Strange, there is a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. You try to react, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way of controlling it. The lights merge with your car. The outside
James, for
joins the
fuck's
inside.
sake, pull over!
The whole world around you
James!
begins to scream. Oof.
It was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all.
Yeah.
Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact to another car has torn a hole in your chassis. Poisonous fumes spill into your car. Into your car from the engines. You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Car is broken beyond repair. The windows are shattered, and there is wreckage all around. You are you're both wearing your seatbelt. Yeah, Jen. She's alive, but she has been hurt bad. She's trapped in the wreckage. Do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself now. Get out. Car. You can't move. Your seatbelt is still in place. You can't move the wreckage from around her. It would be too dangerous. Save yourself. Squeeze through the wreckage and fall to your knees. Every breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your whiskey and your dad's note, and flashing lights are approaching at a distance. Crash site. Smoke bellows from the crashed cars to the sky. Oh, Jesus. Exterior lights flickering on and off. The hazard lights are blinking, and fumes are rising from the something or another. Smashed windows. You can see a motionless driver. It's an older man, his body slumped and his face all bloody. He's dead, James. He can't be helped, but might still be able to help you. car or your authority? My car. Other car. There is no going home in this. The symbols and writings on the car are barely visible anymore. I don't know what to do. Come on. Do I have to do something? Not always changing and reads, "Get through this, James. Don't care if you want to or not." Yeah. Whiskey. Drink. Come on, James. If you drink this now, you are going to get what's coming to you. Out. Whiskey. Because why not? Get rid of whiskey. Come on, James, if you drink. Pour out. I don't know what to do with it. I've tried pouring it out. Let's try spelling it correctly, no. Because I are the dumbs. Okay, well, that's not smart thinking, James, is it? They will eventually find it where are there and will link it to you. I don't know what to do. lights approaching closely, you begin to hear the thrills of their sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very deliberately spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver, and you toss the incriminating bottle into the passenger seat. Oh Jesus. I figured that was going to happen. A circle of flashing lights surround you, illuminating the crash site in the darkness behind you, and an army of people all staring. One figure steps forward in a silhouette and walks towards you. The red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. As you approach, as you approach the man.
I know you. I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember, it was all your fault.
Cool.
I know what you did. You were there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it. Say it, James. Say it. Tell them. Listen to yourself.
It has to end, James.
Oh Jesus.
Do you not understand? This episode you're having must come to an end.
Oh Jesus.
Make it stop, make it stop. Do you remember? Stop the session, Mr. Asian.
Oh Jesus. Got too vigorous in my clicking here.
Go back to where we started. Put an end to this nightmare.
Ah. Click.
Well, I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time. Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alrighty. Hey, look at that. This has changed. It says James Asian on it, and all four. I guess there's nothing more. I thought maybe there was going to be a fifth one over here, maybe secretly hanging out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know how long this will be. Lots of editing for me to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. I just didn't know what to expect. And James running away from his reality and giving us these other three scenarios as pure fiction with hints of truth was pretty wild. I wish there was more to it. I really do. But it was a great game. I really liked it. It's on Steam. I don't know how much it costs, but it does cost money. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.
Let's bring this back.